latest on the court, and I'm the greatest on the verse. Going for the fourth ring like it was his first. Gotta get the gleam, do it for Kareem. 2-4 so nice, my flow so mean. Catch me at the game, sitting next to Goldstein. Kobe Bryant Nikes, purple gold strings. Kobe in the game, dunking on the whole team. Black Mamba, attack conquer.
Oh, they cold on feet though. They cold as fuck on feet. They cold on feet. Yeah, they should go. That shit been fucking on my game though. Yeah, this is shitty. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got one in real life. Let's think of something real quick.
Hi. Come in. Look around. Hi. How's it going, MP? Bye. Bye, MP.
Hey Siri.
There he is.
Splash!
What the fuck?
Great game. Well, excuse me.
What's up? What's up?
Let's go!
Well, crazy in the drills.
It's time to play now.
Damn.
Let's do this.
One more.
We always be ready.
See that shit, Crow?
Yo, MP, nigga, you signed a pair of your new shoes for my kid?
What you know about this, Crow? Crow Deezy? Crow Deezy?
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. MP out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Durant, then it's Sharp, and it's Siakam in at the 4. And for the 76ers, they've got Miles Bridges. Dosunmu is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Embiid in at the center position. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
And that one's good. MP. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Lawson driving inside. And MP throws it down hard. And once again last season, MP was voted to the first team All-NBA squad. That's his 3rd time.
Well, I haven't seen it so long. Nah, that shit is cold. That shit was cold as a bitch. Yeah, you think the shoes is cold? You heard, Carl? You think the shoes is cold? Wow.
Time GA. We may be getting used to it at this point, but man, it shouldn't diminish the accomplishment, should it?
The consistency we see from MP on a season-by-season basis is tremendous. Kevin, it is no easy feat to land on the first team that many times.
You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The pass to Bridges. Now Embiid.
5 each team.
And they double up Embiid. Pass to Dosunmu. Middleton on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
And a deep 3 from MP. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's in the gym range, Kev. He can pull up and knock it down from anywhere.
Here's Embiid. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nah, it's five from each team, so it'd be like 10 on the court.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 1, the Raptors.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
And the Raptors with the ball after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And Lawson gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. Lawson's got 13. And a chance to watch MP tonight. Fresh off his 3rd MVP award.
And last year, he was incredible. I think MP has earned the right to call himself the best player in the league. But you know lots of guys. In this league want to knock him off that pedestal.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Toronto. They trail by 1. And MP throws it down.
And what goes up must come down. Plenty of athleticism there on that dunk by MP.
Here's Beal. Following the basket by MP. Beal the pass to Embiid.
Even y'all soccer niggas,
Pass to Dosunmu.
it'd be like 20 minutes each quarter.
The 76ers again can't hit it. Sharch against MP. Up and in on the way. He's got 17.
Be like 20 minutes each quarter, I think. So like,
he just keeps coming at you.
don't quote me though.
Launches a 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Toronto ahead, leading by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
It's around 2.5 hours, but could go up to 3 hours. So they play for like So it's 48 minutes of regulation play, but the problem is
and this has been a fairly close
that
game through the first
usually it's way
quarter.
longer than that.
In the second.
Yeah, usually like because it's supposed to be 48 minutes, but with fouls and all that shit, it could last up to like, you know, like averaging like 2 hours.
And one more thing they've done well tonight, they've attacked the rim.
They said 2.5 hours, so I just rounded it up. Yeah.
So the Raptors 5 right now. MP out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Holiday. And it's Looney into the center, filling out the middle. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. MP in the last game against Indiana was terrific. He scored 53 points, and he was dialed in, made most of his shots. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And for the third time in his career, Greg, MP was All-NBA last season.
And to me, Kevin, All-NBA is the metric to measure how good you are. Only 15 guys make it, so MP has been an elite player for a few seasons now.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Max. Really struggled in the loss against Minnesota. Screen by Sharge. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right
there, that is highlight reel stuff from MP.
That is ridiculous. If somebody doesn't start campaigning for
that nigga, you see that, Crow? Crow, I'm really that nigga, bro.
Trail by 13. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Last time they came together was in Toronto.
Yo, look, I'm gonna show you a game, Crow.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Sharge. Or Kevon Looney. Kevin Durant comes in for Christian Wood. And Doncic is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
And there's the bucket from MP. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
And Greg, with his charisma and talent level, MP is a natural when it comes to shoe endorsements.
And MP has had this long-term relationship with Nike. It's been great for him and Nike.
Lawson surveying the D. Over Middleton. That one rolling around and rims out.
I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Outside, Maxey. Embiid against Lawson. Bridges outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on an 18-3 run right now. And here's MP for three. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 15-point game.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Pass to Lawson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Middleton against Lawson. Embiid sets the pick for Middleton. Rebound by the Raptors. Lawson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Keeping the pressure on that defense. MP is just unrelenting.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
Bro, this is for you, Crow. This is for you, Crow. Crow, DZ, I'm going to show you a different game, though.
And Middleton kicks to Maxey. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Here's Lawson. It's hauled in by the 76ers, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of a team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
The three for
Luka Magic.
the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to
Yeah, that
get
shit
that
crazy.
ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big
I'm about to show you a
shot
different
from him
game.
there.
After I finish this shit, I'm about to show you a different game. Be on the stream. It's called Hell Divers, nigga.
We've got you. Look here now at the 76ers.
You gonna see me in hell, nigga.
They knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they
Stay
have
black,
the
stay
tools
black,
to
stay
turn it
beautiful.
around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the 76ers.
They left the flood.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Dosumu. Chris Middleton is out there with Bridges. Then there's Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the pivot, panning the middle. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connections off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Boy, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
Durant against Middleton. Shoots over KD. Embiid from outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Siakam passes to Doncic. To the right side. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And MP throws it down.
Yo, is that what LeBron does?
Oh, such a beautiful pass.
Nah, hold on. That's what
The
LeBron
pass
does?
might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Dosunmu. Hasn't made one yet. On the pass to Embiid. He kicks it to Middleton. Embiid with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Middleton looking it over. 5 on the clock. Maxey in the corner. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Philadelphia.
That's on the D there.
Yeah, I know,
you gotta
guys.
chase Maxey off the three-point line.
Siakam trying to free himself.
Why wouldn't I know Zion?
MP's got 46 points.
Nah, that nigga's going crazy on the Pelicans.
The 76ers trail by 21.
He just got real fat. Like, he just be having weight problems like Shaq and Charles Barkley.
And the dunk by Embiid.
He keeps getting real fat. Like,
Moving to his wide open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
And Lawson, here we go.
he just.
The dunk by MP.
He's good, bro.
Those are the kinds of plays that are just
He's real good. He's like the best player in the Pelicans. It's just that, like, he's not hungry like that for that shit no more, bro. He made it. Like, sometimes, like, a lot of niggas, like, they get hungry, but then once they make it to the league, it's like, they made it. To them, they made it. Like, that's the center, but there be more than that. Like, you could go with a chip and all that.
Here's MP.
But then there's a lot of niggas who don't want that shit.
50-point night. What a streak he's on.
With this performance, he now has the longest streak of 50-point games in NBA history. Now here's Embiid. He's guarded closely. Pass to Dosunmu. There's the three. Good on the triple. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And that one drops.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bradley Beal is checked in for Dosunmu. Thompson, he's checked in for the Raptors.
That's his second.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Toronto?
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Sharks checked in for the 76ers. Then for the Raptors, Looney.
Yeah, he said he don't like rap. Yeah, we going back to we're all going back to MLB, bro.
Foul right there.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The 76ers have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the
line. Yeah, that's how MLB was like.
Of their free throws.
The Raptors making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Nice aggressive play by Embiid. When you attack, you put so much pressure on the defense.
And Lawson hits 2 free throws. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. The 76ers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And he knocks down. Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Siakam is out there with Sharp. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Durant. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like.
All right, man, I'm going to show you the other game. You ready?
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Yo, so look.
This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
So speaking of Tontai Jim. Yeah, she said. She said, like, that some nigga was bothering her type shit. That's why she ended up leaving. And when she was telling me about it, because I was like, yo, tell me about that shit. And then they trying to find out that you cussed that nigga out. Great job.